Richard Watson. I, for some reason, go by Richard Jesse Watson. That was my dad's name. And my son's name, since I first started drawing on my mother's laundry, we lived in the Mojave Desert, and she hung up these beautiful white sheets, and they had just invented black indelible marker pens, and I was pretty small. But anyway, I was big enough to wield a marker pen and started drawing, and so that's when I started being an artist on the sheets. And she was quite a patron of the arts and realized we need to get this boy some paper, and so it sort of started then. And I've worked on writing and illustrating children's books and making fine art and sculptures. I've been making a lot of found objects, but I love to recycle, and so you'll see some of my sculptures made out of stuff that people have thrown away. And even some of my paintings have things colors I couldn't throw away. I had to find a way to use them again. So being in the Northwest, it's such a wild, out there place. I think the artists that live up here don't have the Mediterranean sun and the south of France sun, so we have to create our own sunshine. I grew up in Southern California, and when we came up here, I thought, where is the sun? In fact, we saw people waiting for the ferries sprawled out with their shirts off, and we thought, man, these people really love the sun, even though it's there's so much rain and it's overcast so much. But I've come to realize that you just go fallow in the winter and you put roots down, and then when the sun does come back, you exult in it. I seem to go back and forth between wanting to recreate brightness and sunlight, but also celebrating the shadows and the mushrooms growing in the moss. Oh, BIMA is like a phenomenon for Northwest artists. This museum that's just kind of nestled itself in the Northwest and grew into something that represents Northwest talent and Northwest discovery and artistry, and is such a gift to artists. It's inspiring for us, and it's a venue for artists to present their work and their journey and explorations. And so it's been a huge gift to me, and I love seeing what new exhibition is next at BIMA, because they're so far-reaching and yet reaching deep, but also discovering things tucked away that nobody else might come to see if it were not for BIMA. So BIMA is just a treasure. My first exhibit at BIMA was the most exciting exhibit I think I've had as an artist, and I was able to just put it out there, and my sort of spectrum of who I am was made available thanks to Greg Robinson's incredible skill as a curator and Cynthia's amazing ability to find artistry within an artist, but also to find those unusual things that just kind of sparkle that you didn't even know were sparklers. They just, sometimes you're caught up in making art and you think, well, yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, someone like Cynthia says, I really like what you're doing there. And you go, wow, that's pretty cool. But it gave me validation as an artist, and it made me realize that I can celebrate the unique things that I have that I'm not sure are worth celebrating. And it sort of helped me just kind of relax and go for it more in my own creative explorations and tripping out on an idea, trying to find out where it might go and what could possibly happen. Having an exhibition at BIMA, in a way, reminded me that artists can give themselves permission to just get out there and explore and wander and dig deep and reach high and all that kind of thing. So, did I answer your question?